Hi everyone, in this video I want to show a game between Wesley and Hou Yifan. The game was played in Tata Steel Chess Tournament from 2018 round 13. Let's see the game. White started with c4, English opening, and Black replied with e6, a valid pawn move allowing the darker bishop to develop. g3, d5, placing a pawn in the center, bishop to g2, developing the bishop on the long diagonal, knight to f6, and d4. We have a transposition to the Catalan opening. Black continued with bishop to b4 check, and White blocked the check with bishop to d2, bishop to d6, knight to c3, short castle, putting the king to safety, and c takes on d5, releasing the central tension, which is not good, except it gives a concrete advantage. Black recapture, and his light square bishop can be developed on c8 h3 diagonal. In the game, instead of developing a piece, White took the central pawn in return for a flank pawn. So knight takes on d5, knight takes on d5, and bishop takes on d5, and Black took the pawn from g3, and we have a discovered attack on the bishop from d5 with the queen. Queen to b3, defending, and bishop to d6. We can see that the g file was opened for White, and he can put a rook on g1, attacking the king. White can take another pawn, the one from e7, but he will remain behind the development, and Black would recover that pawn easily. Let's see that line. Bishop takes on b7, bishop takes on b7, queen takes on b7, knight to d7, the queen is protecting the rook, knight to f3, rook to b8 attacking the queen, queen to a6, and rook takes on b2 recovering the pawn. So this line is not that good for White. In the game, White developed the knight to f3. Black attacked the bishop with c6, chosen to kick away pieces that stand in his territory. Better was to develop a piece. Pawn moves in an opening are good only if they help us to develop a piece. White continued with bishop to c4, bishop to f5, developing another piece, leaving b7 unprotected, and White can take the pawn, having the following line. Queen takes on b7, queen takes on b6, trying to exchange queens, queen takes on e8, knight to d7, queen takes on f8, king takes on f8. Position is playable with chances for both sides. In the game, White didn't take the pawn and played knight to g5, attacking f7 pawn for a third time. Queen to e7, defending, and White should finish his opening by playing long castle, an attack on the king side. White played queen to f3, attacking the bishop, bishop to g6, moving away from the attack, and White took advantage of this move by playing h4, intending h5, trapping the bishop if White controls c2 square, but this can be achieved by playing long castle. So we have h4, bishop to b4, attacking the bishop, long castle. With this move, White finishes opening, his king is safe, rooks are connected, and all other pieces were developed. Bishop takes on d2, rook takes on d2, and h5, preventing h5 from White. It's clear that White attacks on the king side, and White improved the position of his rook from h1, placing it on a semi-open file. So in the game we have a rook to g1, knight to d7, developing and finishing the opening, queen to g3, placing the queen on the same file with Black king, threatening to take the pawn from f7 and capture the bishop with the queen. Black continued with knight to b6, attacking the bishop, bishop to b3, queen to f6, coming closer to Black king, but White can bring more pieces into the attack with e4, e5, kicking the queen away, e4, rook 8 to e8, bringing another piece, but this doesn't prevent e5 from White, which happened in the game. Queen to f5, bishop to c2 attacking the queen, and queen to g4, going forward in order to trade queens. Bishop takes on g6, Black exchanged queens, and White gave an intermediate check with bishop to h7, king to h8, the rook takes on g3 recovering the queen. And in this position, White is a piece up, f6 attacking the knight, bishop to g6, attacking the rook, f takes on g5, bishop takes on e8, g takes on h4, and rook to g5 attacking the pawn. Black recaptured the bishop, and after recapturing on h5 with the rook giving a check and taking another pawn, Black resigned. White is an exchange up, h4 pawn drops, and he's a pawn up in this endgame. The plan is simple: to push the passed pawns or attack opponent weak pawns. In this position, White needs to bring his king closer to the center, help his pawns to go forward and promote to a queen. So this was the game between Wesley So and Hou Yifan. Wesley finished Tata Steel Tournament with 8 points out of 13, placing on the 6th place, having the same number of points with Anand. I hope that you find this video useful. Please watch other games from my channel and leave some comments and suggestions in the comment section related to this game or any other games that you want me to analyze. See you next time. Bye.